Larry Laub is known by his friends and a legion of bowling fans by the nickname the Lobster. And just like the tough but shy creature of the sea, the Lobster has always seemed to prefer living in the shadows, out of the limelight.
You know, I really wanted to bowl good, but I don't want to be standing in where everybody's, I'm in the center of things. I'd rather be in the background something. But I still, my goal being known and a good bowler, you still got the drive for that, but I don't like to be out in front of crowds and all that kind of stuff,
But despite his preference for peace and quiet, Laub made his mark on the sport during a time when pro bowling's popularity was at its peak, assembling a Hall of Fame caliber career against the likes of bowling legends like Dick Weber, Don Johnson, Earl Anthony, and Mark Roth.
He's up in that pocket again. Larry Laub with a tremendous effort.
Laub earned 12 career PBA Tour titles, and his best year on tour was the year he battled with Earl Anthony for PBA Player of the Year honors in 1974, ultimately finishing runner-up for the award.
Yeah, I won 3 tournaments in the first 7. And I made I think 9 TV shows out of 14.
Laub's accomplishments have been honored in numerous ways, including induction into the PBA Hall of Fame in 1985, as well as being named one of the 50 greatest players in PBA history back in 2008.
Well, that was fun. There was a lot of good bowlers there. It seemed like it was really good competition. I know I had to bowl good to beat them all the time. And it all depends. There's times you go in slumps and you're bowling bad for a while. I mean, every year I went through that. Very few players that I know of never did. It seemed like Earl never went in a slump. Even Marshall Holman, as good as he was, I saw him one year, he got in a terrible slump. But when I was on, I feel I could beat anybody.
Laub is also married to fellow USBC Hall of Famer and Bowler of the Decade for the 1970s, Betty Morris, making the two one of the most accomplished husband and wife duos in bowling history.
She says every time we went to practice, we're competitive against each other and all that stuff. And yeah, so we had fun with that all the time.
With his induction into the USBC Hall of Fame, the Lobster has forever cemented his place in bowling's eternal spotlight, in spite of his admirable preference to lurk among the shadows.